What's going on, cowboy? I conducted a dangerous experiment putting my Bitcoin at risk, and I wanted to see if I could successfully swing trade Bitcoin for a major profit in a 30-day time span. I also wanted to know what kind of emotions would I experience, what if I could handle those emotions, and if I could successfully swing trade this thing, properly. I always hear like buy and hold, but for someone in my position, I don't make enough money to like keep more investing. So I think, in my opinion, I have to trade more. This is not financial advice, okay? This is just kind of my personal convictions. I need to trade and I need to make wins on these trades to make more money. I can't just keep on buying and getting another job or whatever else. I want to make more money so I can invest more money in Bitcoin. And one of those ways is swing trading. So I just thought to myself, can I do this? Over a 30-day time span, can I successfully make a large enough profit to call it a success by swing traded Bitcoin? And in this video, I'm going to share with you what I found. I'm going to share with you my exact trades, the dates I traded. I'm going to share with you this. I made 6 successful trades. I'm 100% in the green for everything. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did that and my emotions going through it. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm going to journey to my next Bitcoin while helping you to your next Bitcoin. This is specifically not financial advice. I'm a lizard brain cowboy. I'm just exploring out here. I'm just trying new things. I'm experimenting. I have the curiosity of a lizard brain, and I just want to share the findings with you in this video. So if you like that kind of content, give me a like button on this video and share it maybe for someone who likes to swing trade and is a little bit of a cowboy as well. Now, let's get right into it. Bitcoin is at, let's see here, 23,500 currently right now. But what I thought I noticed was a sideways pattern for that was playing out. I thought that it would be in a sideways channel, and here's a few reasons. Number one is I operated on the premise that there will be no bull run in the next 60 days. Okay, that was my premise. I actually think that it's going to go lower. Okay, and here are the 2 reasons why I think there will be no bull run in the next 60 days. This was me June 22 mean. Okay, this was 30 days ago. I thought to myself, and successfully, that look, there are only 2 reasons why a bull run will come back. There are 2 triggers for a bull run. Number one is if the Fed starts pumping money again into the economy. Okay, they've been tightening it up, they've been eliminating money. Okay, no problem. It's been making life terrible for everyone. Inflation's been hitting everyone. No money in the economy because of the last 10 years, they've been pumping money into the economy and the economy's going up and everyone thinks that they're this genius investor. Okay, it's just because there's more money in the system so everyone gets more money. Okay, that's number one. Number 2 is regulation. I did not see regulation coming into play in the next 60 days in June. And so I was like, okay, without those 2 things, if I'm right, there is no bull run. Could there be a bull run without these 2 things? Maybe, but in my lizard brain, I can't rationalize that. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I've added a 3rd one since then, and that's another halving. And that's not happening for another year and a half or so, or whatever. So those are the principles in which I wanted to do this. I felt like there was no way for a bull run to go on so that I would miss it. Like if I sold at the bottom and then it's going off, like I'm not missing anything. There's no bull run. Number 2 principle is I decided to trade Bitcoin and only one Bitcoin at a time. If I was going to make profits, I wanted to measure those profits. So I wanted to lock away those profits and just keep on trading that one Bitcoin and successfully trade it if I could. And so, yeah, and I wanted to get into Bitcoin because there are other more volatile coins. But if am I stuck holding the bag of Bitcoin and it doesn't go down, it just keeps on going up? It's Bitcoin, right? You know me, you know how hard I want to work and claw and scratch at another Bitcoin. And so that's kind of where I'm coming from. Okay, let's get into the exact trades that I made. Okay, here's the first one. I made this, 30 days ago, okay, June 22, as you could see, and I got my Bitcoin for $20,645. Okay, so that's Binance USD. This is the current value, 23,000 right now. So let's not pay attention to that. But you can see here that I did buy it for 1 Bitcoin. Okay, and then that was June 22. So 3 days later, I saw that it went up to 21,000. See, I sold the 1 Bitcoin, and I sold it for $21,387. That is a profit of $726. Okay, now that was a 3-day wait. So usually I get impatient And so 3 days was like a long time for me. I was like very curious. I was like kind of anxious. I was like, okay, I bought it at this price, 20. I'm just hoping if it goes up to 21, I'm just going to sell it. Like I just wanted to lock in my first bit of profits conducting this experiment. Great. Now, the next trade I made was 6/26 the next day. And I think right here, you can see here, this is June 26th. And yesterday I bought, or the day before, June 25. So for whatever reason, I don't know, I had a lizard brain. I bought Bitcoin at 21,107. Okay, so so I bought it a little less than what I sold it for, and I don't know why I did this. I'm looking back on this. I'm like, Aaron, you lizard brain, why are you doing this stupid move? And I don't know. The best reason why I could come up with is I got scared. Maybe I got anxious. I thought that, okay, this could still go up. And so I think the emotion really got a hold of me here. And I couldn't tame my emotions here. So for whatever reason, I bought in. To me, this shows that someone thinks that is fearful that they're going to miss a run up. And so I wanted to go back to June 26 here and see where I was. June 26 was right here. And I guess I FOMO'd. Maybe there's some like news or something right there. I don't know what happened. I FOMO'd in because after that, it just headed down. It just headed on this downhill trend here. So June 26 is right here. It just went down here. So that's not good. So yeah, June 26 is when I bought it. I bought it for 2107. And I had to wait. I was punished for that because I didn't sell until July 7th. Okay, June 26th. So that's almost 2 weeks. And I sold that one Bitcoin here, as you can tell, for 21,325. I just wanted to like get out, okay? Once it was, I realized that 21 was kind of the upper limit of it. So if I look back here, June 26th again was right around here. I had to wait down here and then wait through all of this and buy. I should have just sold and stuck to my conviction and bought in here again, but you get what you get here, I guess. So I had to wait all the way to 7, and I guess I called that pretty well. This little peak here, and so that's what I did. I sold it at 21, and I made a profit of $220. So not that good there, but the first one was better. But it is what it is. After that, that was the 7th is when I sold. I waited. I learned my lesson. I waited 8 days. Okay. You see here, I waited 8 days for July 13, and I bought my next Bitcoin for $19,500. Okay, $19,517. And that was a little bit of I didn't mind doing that because I was just sitting on stablecoin at the time. But it was a little, it was going down, so I was feeling good about myself. But 8 days is a long time. It's over a week, and so it's like kind of boring. Like you're not doing anything. During this time, you know me, I'm always on the sidelines kind of like trading NFTs and so I distracted myself from this other experiment. But usually, I bought in. So 8 days ago, July 13, I bought in for my Bitcoin at 19.5. Then I sold it 5 days ago. So like, what was the time difference here? 3 days later, I saw it run up to 21,123. Now, if you see here, I switched up my style here. I was using PancakeSwap to buy my Bitcoin, but I was noticing that I was losing like $200 in slippage at a time every trade. So I was like, okay, I can't be doing that. So I moved to 1 inch, and actually they cut the fees down, way down. So now I'm only losing like $25 a thing. So I think that's some of it. I lost a lot of profit, maybe about $400 or $400 to $600 in profit because of just trades. But you live and you learn. So if you want to do this is not financial advice. So don't do it because I'm doing it. But use 1 inch, and so that I think that's very helpful for you. Now, if you're over here, I sold at 21,123. Okay, 21, and so that was a profit of $1,600, $1,606, and then so that was over a 3 day period that I initiated that whole move. Now, if you could see here, I'm gonna list out exactly when I bought in here. Okay, so I bought in the let's see, the 22nd. So let's right here, like right there. And then let's see, the 22nd I bought in here, and then the 25th I sold here, and the 26th I bought in here about. and then the 7th I sold here about, and then the 13th I bought in like right there, and then the 16th I bought in I sold right there. Okay, so as you can tell, I was 100% successful, but I was not 100% efficient. And so in my opinion, what the number one thing I learned when swing trading is that I just want to be successful. I don't really care about being efficient. Higher efficiency is better because you make more money. But as long as I'm not losing money, that's the main issue. Because in a bear market, I just want to survive. I could have held and sold and try to sell over here, but I didn't know. I thought this was like a similar channel here. No one can time the exact top. I timed the top here, but I didn't time the bottom. I timed the top here, but I didn't time the bottom here, and I didn't time the top here. But you know what I mean? So like, but it's about like an 80% efficiency rating or whatever it is. So that's kind of my thing. As long as I made money, I'm good. That was the number one priority for me. I didn't really care about being 100% efficient, timing the exact top. I just cared about locking in those profits. Again, that's what it is. So I made $2,500, $25,552 in doing this. And some of the things that I learned was one, that middle trade, I did not control my emotions properly. I think when I didn't do it properly, I was able to calm myself down and like go back to that spot and be like, okay, I am not doing this correctly. Let me just regroup. Let me get control of my emotions. But it was harder than I thought. I guess I overestimated my ability to control my emotions. Maybe I'm more emotional, overthinking egghead than I'd like to consider myself. But that's kind of where I stood with everything. Would I recommend this to anyone? I can't recommend that to anyone, man. It's risky and it's scary. And you know what? My quality of life sank. I'm always checking my phone and like, okay, is this gonna be, is this a day to sell? Is this a day to buy? I don't know. Something that did do for me is like, I wanted to see if I could take my emotion out of it. So I'm looking into different bots. There'll be another video in the future with an experiment about me doing different bots. But for right now, I hope that was successful, or I hope that was, helpful for you. If you consider swing trading or doing something similar to what I did, it's very risky. It's much easier if I just bought in at 22 or whatever. But again, no one can time. No one knows what's going to happen. So I wanted to make a little more money. I was successful in doing so. I was 100% in doing so. But it was at a cost of a lot of emotion, a lot of learning, and hopefully a good video for you. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you following me and stuff like that. Give us a like. Head into the Saloon. That's the Telegram channel. Look into the High Rollers Club. I don't know. Find the live streams. I'm always trying to do more of those. Thanks so much for watching, Cowboy, and I'll see you in the next video.